I told you guys I would be back if it went past the threshold, didn't I? Guess what happened? Oh, we are right back at it. Didn't even hesitate. I didn't even hesitate. I didn't even hesitate to. Oh, hello. How you doing, Dylan? Nice to actually see you here. I just did a stream, like, not even 10 minutes ago, and I'm already back on the air because I just cannot catch a break, can I? Yeah, at least I got food, so. That's cool. Got pretty much a mixture of everything right here. Got egg, bacon. I got like everything. Meat, eggs, milk. Let's separate. There's some good stuff. And we got a new severe thunderstorm warning here for southeastern Kemper County and northeastern Lauderdale County in east central Mississippi. So that's fun times. This storm is expecting 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, no hail, and it has a tornado possible tag. Those of you in those two counties who might want to get to your shelters. Yeah. Brian, you're just killing me at this point. You really are, damn it. What? Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Really, fuck me. Oh shit, did we actually just low-key... I'm utterly cooked by my own threshold. Stop doing that! Please! You know what? I'm making my threshold exactly 100. Look, not 190, 100. We're just gonna watch that very aggressively change. There. I'm tired, boss. Oh, would you look at that? We're exactly on 100. I need to see that on the history. That is actually the coolest thing that could have possibly happened. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that actually happen while doing this. That is actually the rarest thing that can possibly happen. And speaking of storms, let's actually get back to them. Because that is a lot of special weather statements. Jesus. But down here it's just all severe thunderstorm warnings, so it's just all yellow polygons. It's not a good ratio here, chat. This is not a good ratio of alerts. But, oh well, that's beyond my control, so I can't really do anything about that. That is way beyond my control. mean, what I just sent there to ChatGPT isn't actually wrong. What I just sent to ChatGPT right there isn't actually wrong. It is true. I'm literally just giving you guys basically meteorological information based on what's readily available at that time. Because that is actually well beyond my control. And funnily enough, that I basically have nothing in my power to prevent that. You know, I usually don't say this, but when it comes to doing meteorology, even though you don't even have experience of doing meteorology, somebody's gonna have to be out there doing it for Brian himself because he's actually sick right now, unfortunately. And I'm really the only one that can actually cover for him because if he needed to go live right now, in the middle of his sickness, there is no way that he would actually be able to go live. And I'd do everything in my power myself to just make him not go live. I'd even tell him that I'm going to be doing it myself, even though I don't know anything about meteorology. I have basically a training plan with my local National Weather Service office that'll actually teach me the basic fundamentals about meteorology. So, at least I got that. My question is, what are you guys even going to be doing up there in the tropical? What are you guys going to even be doing up there in the stratosphere? More importantly, what are you even going to be doing up in the isosphere? Like, you realize that the isosphere is like way up there. That's like basically outer space almost. It's crazy. It's crazy what they got going on in the weather world. Okay, here is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Moore County, Lincoln County, and Franklin County in Middle Tennessee. Actually, that's not Middle Tennessee. That's more like South Central Tennessee in a way, but also not South Central, if you get what I mean by that. I mean, by technicality, it's Middle Tennessee, so I don't know. I don't know. That's some crazy shit right there. that, that is actually some crazy shit right there. I mean, I've never seen anything like that here in New Mexico. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, yes, that is a roleplay situation that I'm actively having with ChatGPT, but what it what it just said in portrayal is actually 100% true. Because New Mexico sits at such high elevations, the cold and warm air masses here, the the low pressure and high pressure systems, they don't actually have to work as hard here to have extreme temperature swings, you know? So, basically, with other words, you could just be chilling here in South Central New Mexico, for example, Southwestern New Mexico, for an even better example, and let's just say, like, it's just June 24th on a, like, it's just like your average, typical Monday in whatever year it would be after 2025 for that day to fall on a Monday specifically. And the low temperature could be anywhere from like, let's say, 60 to the low to the mid 70s, and the high temperature could be anywhere from like the upper 80s to upper 90s. That's just an example of spring temperatures here. in south central New Mexico. It's they are pretty crazy. I will say that. But it's even worse in the summertime because the warm air here, it's no joke. Trust me. I don't know. I've been living here for like the last 5 years or so, and well, would you look at that? As I was in the middle of just randomly talking about New Mexico facts, we get not one but two alerts, almost back to back of each other. Bro, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning and special weather statement. That is the coolest thing ever. For the severe thunderstorm warning, that is for southern Limestone, southeastern Colbert, eastern Franklin, Morgan County, and Lawrence County. So, that's quite a lot of counties. And for the special weather statement, strong thunderstorms will impact Marion and northern Lamar counties through 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I also want to say hi to you, St. Louis, again for the second time. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you right away. I was in the middle of this rambling talking about New Mexico facts, so apologies. Anyways, back to that topic, actually. Let's just say that the summers here in New Mexico are actually pretty insane. Like, this year wasn't too bad. It could have been better temperature-wise, but at least it didn't get to, like, the 110s, thankfully. So, that's good, in a way, but other places, not so much. At least here, I think this year in the summer, I think the temperature peaked around like 109, something like that. Almost 110, but it's not quite. But yeah, that's basically just what a desert is. It's just really, really, really hot, basically. Yes, I'm exaggerating that because why not? I don't know why I did. I'm getting sidetracked. Like, very sidetracked. But even then, you can't blame me, can you? What am I supposed to do with that kind of information, huh? I'm just trying to state the facts. That's why. What's the weather intention? Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely not hopping off anytime soon now. That's for sure. I probably regret my decision of ending my previous stream when I did, but yeah, welcome to weather. Welcome to weather. I mean, what can I say except you're welcome? Yeah. Oh, well, that's new. Is that? Yeah, that's new. Updated 1 minute. Okay, that's actually an update, but yeah, let's just consider it a new warning, okay? Let's just consider it a new warning at that point. Excuse me. At least these bars work, so that's a W. That's a good thing, actually. I mean, you know the good thing about this is not because of the fact that I have access to weather-wise right now. What is my computer doing? I need to update the graphics drivers on my GPU. Oh, some snowflakes. That was cool. I didn't know I had the ability to do that. Weather intensity updates pretty quick, Ryan. I will say that. And I will say, I'm thankful that it does. Because high level precision, number one. I mean, yes, the situation is escalating, but it is de escalating right now. But it's probably just gonna rebound right back up. Why is it hurting me to laugh? Roll? Wait.
Just this damn computer is running on pure spite at this point. Oh, precise.
Why does it feel like I'm being poked by a needle over here? Bruh. Oh, so we're doing this now. Yeah, it's true. Oh gosh, 105. Yep. That's getting into the next. That's starting to get into the next color. That's starting to get. That's getting up to purple. Oh no. Yes, that is interpolating. It took me a minute to develop that one, but. Oh shit. That definitely ought to bump it up. Yep, there it goes. There it goes already. I can't reach for my phone. I got it. You know, honestly, this might be a bust.
I just want to watch that updated recently.
Ear. Very slight drop. But yeah, I might just be hopping off for the night. Because I got other things to be doing, so yeah. See y'all later, chat, again for the second time.